Today's Spotlight is brought to you in part by presenting sponsor, Busey Bank. Busey, your dream, our promise. You're watching Spotlight, and today I'm joined by Deb Tritt and Gail Glor, and they're here with the Naperville Garden Club. So welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Super nice to have you here. We always enjoy your annual visit, and I'm going to start right out with you, Gail. Tell us a little bit about the Naperville Garden Club. You're celebrating a 90th anniversary this year.
It's an amazing accomplishment for any group. We have a mission statement that kind of centers us, and so that's one of the things that we like to kind of remind the community what we're about. It's kind of a fourfold piece. We promote scholarships for students who have interests in areas that reflect the club. We love to be able to provide trees and flowers that beautify the area, as well as our personal service. And we are very happy to always provide knowledge and education for people who are interested in wanting more love of gardening. So yeah, that's what's focused us all these 90 years.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a wonderful, wonderful history. And I mean, I'm just going to point out this incredibly beautiful arrangement here, which you provide us with flowers each and every show, and we thank you for that. As we look, Deb, and think about the footprint that you have within the Naperville community, give us a little bit more of a perspective on that.
We have many, many projects, and it suits all different talents of our members. Big one is scholarships. We've been doing that since 1978. We have this year 2 therapy gardens at schools for autistic children, one in Lisle and one in Naperville, where we plant, and help maintain the vegetable gardens, and then the students come out and learn all about gardening and how they get their food. Like you said, we do these arrangements. We also provide an arrangement every week at the Ronald McDonald Room at Edwards Hospital. We do collect for loaves and fishes every month. We have multiple community projects like the Healthy Kids Day at the YMCA. We've done the Blue Star Marker down by the train station, as well as a tree and a bench down there. This year, for our 90th, we planted a tree at Central Park, and it has a nice plaque. Nice. So we have big projects, we have little projects. Whatever anybody says, hey, let's do this, then we do it.
I love it. And it's such a wide array, but everything focused around beautification, nature, and making things really lovely. Yeah. So, and I know those people that get those scholarships really appreciate that.
Thank you.
That's a wonderful thing. Gail, 90 years, obviously, the world has changed over that course of that 90 years. How has your membership evolved?
It's an interesting point. We find as a non-for-profit volunteer organization, like so many throughout the country, people have a lot of choices how to spend their time and money and efforts. And so about a couple decades ago, we would have been about 100 plus members strong. We're leveling out around 80 at this point. We also find it interesting that members come to our club kind of in 2 different paths oftentimes. Mostly it's because of the obvious love of gardening and horticulture. Some of it, though, is because of our Cup of Cheer holiday house walk and tea that we do every year, and that's coming up again. So it's very fascinating, and we find that at the end of the day there's programs and projects that people just love to embrace, and that's what gets people to come in the first place. So
that's wonderful. And so do you have a lot of members that have been there a long time?
Yes, we really do.
You're laughing, Deb.
No, we have 15 that are life members, which means they've been there at least 35 years.
And 4 that are 50 years.
That is incredible.
Isn't that
what
something?
A statement about the club, right?
Yeah.
And do you see a lot of, I mean, as you obviously, and I think that's true in every organization, numbers are getting smaller, people are being pulled in lots of different directions, but do you see younger people coming in as well?
Yes, we do. It's interesting how they are managing still to juggle as much as they do, but there is, and they find the connection between older members and younger members is really a strong point for us. So we're very lucky that way.
Yeah, I think that whole multi-generation, and gardening is something who can't get themselves around that.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah,
exactly.
That's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Now you have been doing for many, many years, and I know it's something the community really looks forward to. Cup of Cheer. Mm-hmm. So Deb, give us a bit more background on the Cup of Cheer, maybe how it got started, and then what this year's event looks like.
Well, it got started much smaller than what it is now. Ladies wanting to open their homes and have them decorated. This will be our 58th year, and there are people who have 58 of our teacups. Yeah. It's December 5th and 6th. Hopefully the weather will be good. But it is our major fundraiser. We do smaller fundraisers like our plant sale in May, but this is our big one, and this is where we get our funds to do our scholarships and the community projects. So everybody should come out. These are our lovely cups this year. You get a choice between one or the other.
I know I have several of these at home. Say a little bit more about, because this is a process, right, to just get these cups and get them designed, and I know you've got an amazing collection that you've done over the years. Say a little bit about this one particularly.
Well, it's something different. It's not the floral or the bird ones that we usually do. I think they're kind of a little Art Deco, just something different, because when you do have a collection of these, you don't want them all the same.
Yeah.
So this one's kind of unusual.
I like the part where, you know, you get to go in. I know some of your homes are decorated by members of the club, right? And some are decorated by the owners themselves. But boy, do you get a lot of good ideas, right?
Oh, that's the whole idea, is get the good ideas. Then you come to the holiday market, and there's just one-of-a-kind things all over the place. Some we purchase, but some the members have made throughout the year. And then you come to the holiday tea, where you get your cup. You have tea or coffee, and a beautiful selection of homemade cookies.
Yeah, that's always a nice way to end up a little walking tour, right?
And we've also been doing gluten-free cookies for the past few years.
Oh, I love that.
Right.
That's great. That's wonderful. Now, where is the, once we've done, do you want to say anything yet about the homes, or we'll keep that a surprise?
Oh, yeah, no, that should be a surprise.
Okay, we'll keep that a surprise. But where's the holiday tea and the market going to be?
At the VFW Hall.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful.
Good parking.
Yes, excellent parking. Very easy to get in and out of, right? Mm-hmm. So where would people go to get the tickets for this year's event?
We have vendors throughout the city that they can go to. Oxford Bank has 2 locations. There's 2 locations with the Wintrust Banks in Naperville and Nona Joe's.
Okay.
So, yeah, they can get tickets.
And online.
Oh, exactly. That's another great feature. We've been doing that now for the past few years, and that's really been greatly received.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Yeah. As we quickly wrap up here, just tell us where do we meet and when for the Garden Club?
We meet the 4th Wednesday of the month. We meet at the White Eagle Golf Club. It is a nice full morning with a business meeting and breakfast and a fantastic program. All kinds of information about that. We have connection coffees throughout the year as well, a little smaller venue for people to kind of get together.
Okay.
And you can get all that information on our website.
Wonderful. Well, listen, I am going to be hoping for a super great day for you for the Cup of Cheer.
Thank you.
And rain, shine, or snow, it will be wonderful no matter what. Thank you for all you're doing to beautify Naperville and keep gardening going. That's just such a wonderful, it's a great therapy. It's a great therapy. So thank you.
Thank you.
If you would like to purchase tickets for the Cup of Cheer, or you'd like to join the Garden Club, please go and visit their website. We're going to take a quick break, but stay tuned. We're coming right back with more Spotlight.